Extreme Fight Night is brought to you by Regal Car Sales and Credit, T&W Tire, Route 66 Harley-Davidson, Cell Phone Rescue, Arnold Electric Inc., 97.5 KMOD, Apollo's Martial Arts, Coors Light, R. Turley Roofing Inc., John Christner Trucking, the Law Office of Jeff Martin and Associates, B&B Restoration, and Will Joe Interiors.
Coming to the cage from Tahlequah, Oklahoma, please welcome Cameron Veales.
Cameron Veales is 1-1 as an amateur. He last lost against Jose Loera, who is a master at jiu-jitsu out of the clinch in Owasso, but they're looking for their pro debut right here, Cameron is, and he's going to take on a guy who is also a pretty good fighter as well in terms of he surprised people with his first fight last week via decision. Now, an MMA fight is a little different from kickboxing. They're going to go to the ground. You can strike a down opponent, and there's some rolling around jiu-jitsu. It's just all around more encompassing of the fight, right, Myron?
Yeah, but it's a little bit of everything. So now let's see how these guys are going to come out. I remember last time I called Jimmy's fight, and what I remember from him is he had really good hand speed and mixed up his combos with USA versus Mexico. So I'm interested to see what Cameron has to offer. So I'm looking forward to this fight.
Absolutely. Natividad.
Jimmy Natividad, a jiu-jitsu specialist, and he was very excited to get in here. Last night he was a little late getting in for the weigh-ins, trying to get some of those last few pounds cut, and made it, had no problem making weight, and so we're going to see him do some interesting work here. I'm excited to see this fight. I always like the smaller guys fights because they're fast, they're quick, the jiu-jitsu is always faster, and it's a good paced fight. Extreme Fight Night 345, River Spirit Casino.
In the back of Jimmy's corner, you can see his corners over there.
Getting some final instruction as we get set. And we're going to get the official introduction from Casey Loop.
Thank you, Chelsea. And the Route 66 Harley-Davidson girls. Thank you. Yeah, give them a big woo! All right, this is mixed martial arts. 3 rounds, 2 minutes apiece in the bantamweight division. Let's meet our fighters one more time. Fighting out of the blue corner. He's out of Tahlequah, Oklahoma. He weighed in at 132 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cameron Veales. Across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He fights out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. He weighed in at 134 pounds. This is Jimmy Natividad. Once again, our referee in charge of the cage, Mr. Kevin Nix. Tulsa, Oklahoma, here we go.
Our first MMA fight of the night between Jimmy Natividad and Cameron Veales, and we're looking for these 135-pounders to go 3 2-minute rounds, I believe, and we're going to see some great speed from these guys.
Looks like Cameron has some pretty long arms on him. See how Jimmy can deal with that.
Definitely more lanky than Jimmy for sure. Jimmy Natividad is in the black trunks with the red shorts underneath. Cameron is in the full black trunks.
Little body kick from Jimmy. Both fighters just kind of filling each other out right now, trying to get that range down. Nice combo.
Not all fighters need that first round to try and feel things out.
Yep. It's always a risk, though, just going out there and slugging, so. Oh.
Wow, some good move there from Natividad.
Yep, attempted high kick from Cameron.
And looks like Cameron's already leaking a little bit out of the nose.
No matter what weight class, when you have these little gloves on, each punch that lands does so much damage.
Oh, spinning back kick from Natividad that almost landed.
You can see Jimmy kind of taking control of the cage right now.
Jimmy Natividad's speed is just impressive. Both guys, 135-pounders are already fast, but these guys feel exceptionally fast.
Yep.
There, stunned him.
And there you can see Jimmy's hand speed, which won his last fight that I called. Oh, a little jumping knee right there from Cameron.
Jimmy Natividad loved that. He gave him a big smile on that one. I know when I'm sparring, the jumping knee would never get to their chin, so that no one would ever have to worry about that for me.
Yeah, I'm a heavyweight. I don't.
Oh, he stunned him, put him on the ground.
Wow.
Natividad didn't get overexcited. He took his time.
A little spinning.
End of round number one.
Round.
That was a great first round, wasn't it, Myron?
Yep.
We saw Jimmy Natividad do exactly what we expected. Fast, quick hands, and had a couple moves that threw some people off. And it definitely made it where Cameron Veales was caught off guard a little bit.
If I was in Cameron's corner, I'd tell him to keep his back off that cage, use that long reach, and either take the middle of the cage or start circling, picking your shots.
When you have someone that fast, what are your options? Angles, or just try to get him to the ground so he can't be that fast? Let's look at the replay real quick before Myron answers that and see what some of the work was in that first round. And you see Natividad feeling him out, and you're going to see, I think this might be the jumping knee. It was a great dance, is what we saw there.
They looked good.
They looked good. I promise there was a knee in there somewhere.
If I was Cameron's corner and I'm getting ate up by the punches right now, I'd probably tell him to start chopping down at that leg to slow his opponent down, kind of take that snap away from his punches.
Well, let's see if that was the instruction or if he took it. Natividad already taking control of the center of the cage. Yep. There's that kick that Myron said would happen.
Yep.
Switch kick. Guys go that fast, they sometimes trip over their own feet, and that's what happened there with Natividad.
Yeah, that canvas gets slippery, especially once you start sweating and bleeding on it. Little thigh kick.
Yeah, counter punch is trying to come, and there's the tie-up, which is a smart move from Cameron Veales.
Yep, see, he's doing the right thing. If he's getting the better of you on the hands, you need to grab him, take him down, slow him down.
And when they separated, Natividad got him on the chin again.
If I was Jimmy right now, I'd have a lot of confidence seeing my opponent bleed. When I see that, it's just like a shark in the water, and I just get on him.
Natividad's doing a great job when that kick comes towards the head. He just kind of takes the blow and then comes in super fast. Wow, there's a double kick.
He's just throwing everything, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's what you can expect from these lower weight classes.
Natividad's doing a great job of sliding under those jabs that Cameron is throwing. But he doesn't stop at just one. He keeps going.
Nice.
Jimmy Natividad in the black shorts with the red shorts underneath, and Cameron Veales in the fully black trunks.
I can see Jimmy trying to set up that big right hand. He's got him up against the cage.
What an interesting kick there. He kicked him in the knee and then gave him a 1-2 to the face. That was awesome second round as well. And now it looks like we're just seeing Jimmy Natividad kind of pick him apart and take control, and he's really deciding what he's going to do. Here's the replay, and there's that. Just the great work of Natividad missing. When he throws, he really rolls his shoulder over Myron, and it causes the other fighter to completely miss.
Yep, he's doing a good job. He's in good position. He has Cameron up against the cage, and Cameron can't do a lot with his back up against the cage. If you want to strike, you can't have your back up against the cage. You got to take the middle, and that's where that fight's going to be.
There's Cameron Veales' corner tending to his nose. That's been bleeding a lot. And we're going to probably see what we saw in that first fight, where the third round, they're telling him, you've got to knock him out. So we should see a little bit of aggressiveness from Cameron Veales to really try and get that third round, potentially, like we saw in the last fight, the
Here
decision.
we go, ladies and gentlemen, third and final round.
The thing that sucks about
Make
having
some
your
noise
nose
right
busted
now.
like Cameron, it makes the breathing
Come on,
harder.
make some
Now
noise.
you start mouth breathing.
They want this place
it messes
rocking.
up your
Here we
breathing
go.
pattern. It starts to slow you down a little bit.
Yeah, and people think it's just the blood coming out of your nose. It's also going down the back of your throat as well.
Nice. That's where those kicks are. That's what you need to do. You need to slow your opponent down. Keep that middle of the ring, though. You're long. Ooh, nice high kick counter.
Yeah, that was a nice high
You got to
kick.
keep those hands up.
You still see Jimmy Natividad has the confidence.
Yeah. He's been controlling the most of this fight, so he should feel confident. Nice combo right there. Yeah, Cameron's really got to use that reach to keep him back.
And we haven't really seen Cameron take him to the ground, which he could definitely change the pace of the fight if they went to the ground.
Yep, I would probably try to strike and try to get Jimmy to counter. And as soon as he counters, that's when you need to come in with that double leg, single leg, get him to the ground, slow him down.
And really a huge arsenal that Jimmy Natividad has. I mean, we've seen all kinds of kicks and spins. And Cameron has thrown a couple of things, but it's been pretty simple. He's throwing a combination of elbows and punches.
Nice little combo by Jimmy. Cameron tried to counter with that knee up the middle.
Third and final round here, Extreme Fight Night 345. Jimmy Natividad and Kevin Veales in the ring right now. And it looks like
Nice.
this may go to a decision. We've got less than 30 seconds left. And I think Jimmy Natividad's doing the smart thing. He's not really getting in there and being overly aggressive because there's no reason to take a chance.
Yep, no, he's just throwing his combos, letting his hands fly. Gotta keep your feet under you.
A kick finally connected for Natividad. And that was that'll go to the decision, but I think it's quite clear who won that fight.
Yes, I agree.
So it was really a great performance from Jimmy Natividad. And again, he surprised everybody last time he fought, and this time he did exactly what we thought, which was just going to be a fast-paced fight, and did what he needed to win.
Yep, Cameron's tough. He took a lot of hard shots.
Yeah,
Right here, you can see. Again, though, he's a really long guy trying to punch with his back up against the cage, but Jimmy's in better position. Right here, he tied him up. He should have did a little bit more of this to slow him down, get him to the ground, and try to see what he had to offer off of his back.
And Jimmy Natividad's pretty new to the Extreme Fight Night, and if he continues at this pace, we have a future star of Extreme Fight Night, definitely out of Jimmy Natividad, and just what he does and how fast he is just fun to watch.
Yep, you never know who's going to be the next big thing. It always starts with tonight.
Yeah, that's one of the things that makes me love kickboxing and mixed martial arts is rankings don't mean anything. All that matters is who's going to be the superior fighter that night, and it makes it an exciting night of fights, and we've got some really great ones, and we've got the official decision now. Let's go to the cage and get the call from KC Luke as he's going to make that announcement right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout goes the distance to the judges' table. Mike Bauer scores about 30-27. David Sutherland scores about 30-27. Henry Ellick scores about 30-26 for your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the red corner, Jimmy Natividad.
There's your winner, Jimmy Natividad, and quickly becoming a crowd favorite too, man. It was a really great performance from him, and exciting things to come from him.
Yeah, he's definitely a star on the rise. He's showing out each fight, showing some really good skills. This is 3 fights I've seen him win at Paradise Cove back-to-back, so I'm looking forward to seeing him come back and see what he can do next.
Let's check the replay from the fight and see some of the highlights from there. And there's Jimmy Natividad, fury of punches. There was a great combo right there of jabs and elbows, and didn't throw Cameron off. He delivered 2 knees right there.
One of the great things about Regal is that they've got everyday low down payments. They've also got really low interest rates and no hidden fees. The price on the vehicle is what you pay.
Salesmen are great, car selection is awesome. I just can't get enough of coming back.
And that you get the payments that you was expecting.
Better than what I expected. I had 4 different payment options. I'd recommend them to everybody I know.
At Regal, they got it. They got it. Financing. Why don't you? Try Regal. It's Regal. Oh, yeah.
You the car insurance guy?
This about the car wreck?
Pay for that car wreck. Medical bills, lost wages, pain and suffering.
Okay.
My client deserves more.
Okay.
Car wreck, call attorney Jeff Mark.
At 728-8888.
What about the dog?
He's with me.
Nice doggy.
Nobody messes with Attorney Jeff Martin.
Call 728-8888.
Even the king has a dark side. Meet the Road King Special, the stripped-down, muscled-up version of the American icon. Powered by the Milwaukee 8 engine. It's good to be king.
'66 Harley-Davidson.